Good morning, children. This is grade 6 English. This is our first poem from our English literature book, How the Tortoise Got Its Shell. Judith Nichols was the poet of this poem. Judith Nichols was born in 1941. She is one of the Britain's best known poets for children. She has published more than 50 books. She has a good understanding of what entertains children and uses refrain and words to create sound effects in her poem. Her poems are often anthologized and she has published many anthologies of her own, including earthwise poems on conservation, other worlds as well as her own collections. The folk story, The Shell Falls Apart, tells us how the tortoise broke its shell and why it is not smooth. So, in this poem, we are going to know how the tortoise got its shell in the first place. Come to my feast, cried the great god Zeus. Come to my feast. Already you have learned the word feast in the first lesson. Feast means a large meal. So here the great god Zeus, the king of the gods, Jupiter, was inviting to his grand feast. Today I shall be wed. Wed means wedding. Today I am going to marry. So you have to come to my feast. And from each corner of the earth all Zeus's creatures sped. From each corner, from all the directions, from top, from bottom, from everywhere, from each corner of the earth, all the creatures means living beings, came with a great speed. Sped means what? Came with a great speed. The flyers means birds. And the creepers means animals that move on the ground. The long, all the long animals. The short, all the short animals. The tall, all the tall animals. The crawlers means the animals which move slowly on the ground. And the leapers means the animals which jump. The animals which jump on the ground like kangaroo. The feathered means birds. Furred means soft and thick hair. Animals which have soft and thick hair like cat, dog. And bald means animals which do not have hair on its body like chimpanzee. Hunters means like vulture, eagle. Biters means birds like parrot are biters. Finders means owl. An owl can find in the night time also. Fighters are animals like bulls and ox. Hooters are birds which make hoot sound. Whistlers are some types of birds which make whistle sound. Roarers are animals like lion and tiger. Squeakers means making lot of noise like frogs. Screamers are one types of birds. Quackers are which make loud and harsh cries. Dreamers are lazy animals like cat. Nibblers are animals which eat gently, which bite their food gently and repeatedly like squirrels. Gulpers are animals which swallow their food at a time like snake. Borers are animals that have sharp horns on their head like deer, bison, bull. So these are the animals they are attending for the wedding feast. Paws and claws from hills and shores. Paws, foot of cats and tigers. Claws means horny, sharp nails of animals or birds. From hills and shores, from all the animals from the hills and shores. Shores means from seas and beaches, from everywhere, from south, from north, from west, and from east. From all the directions, south, north, west, east, from all the directions, animals were attending for the wedding feast. From mountain tops and forest floors, from the top of the mountains and also from the forest floors. All Zeus's creatures joined the feast except the tortoise. So every creature, every small, from small insect onwards, from large animals, from wild animals, everyone were attending for the wedding feast except the tortoise. Here, who was not there? Only the tortoise was not there. They raved, they pranced, they feasted, danced. They raved. Raved means jumped happily. They raved means jumped happily and making a lot of noise in the wedding feast. They pranced, dancing and jumping happily. Feasted. Feasted means ate so many varieties of food. Danced. They were dancing and enjoying in the party. 6 days and nights each creature stayed. They stayed there for 6 days and 6 nights. All the creatures were enjoying the wedding feast for 6 days and 6 nights. To chatter, flatter, clap, and cheer at the great god Zeus's grand parade. For what they stayed there? To chatter, to chat means to talk with each other. Flatter, flatter means what? Making jokes on others. Clap, they clapped, they cheered. Cheered means laughed loudly, happily. At the great god Zeus's grand parade. Parade means celebration except the tortoise. So here also, who was not there? Only the tortoise was not there in the grand parade. Remaining all living beings, all creatures, all animals, they were attended for the party. Next day, why weren't you there, my friend? Asked Zeus. So, what happened when Zeus met the tortoise next day? He asked, why weren't you there, my friend, the day that I was wed? On the day I was wed, no, why didn't you come for my wedding feast? The tortoise smiled her slow, small smile and raised her slow, small head. Slowly, the tortoise gave a small smile, and the tortoise also raised its head slowly. A wedding feast is fun, I guess, but I am a simple one. What the tortoise answered, Zeus, a wedding feast is very fun, I know that it is very fun. We can enjoy with our friends, family, everyone. But I am a simple one. I am a small creature in this world. I am happy by myself, she said. What she said? I am very happy by myself. No need to go for any parties or weddings. I am happy by myself. I can be happy living alone. There's no quiet place quite like home. What the tortoise said? There is no other place to enjoy. My home is the quiet place where I can enjoy, where I can live happily. How dare you stay away? Roared Zeus. Then Zeus got angry and he shouted on the tortoise, how dare you stay away? See how you are not at all afraid of me? You are not at all listening to my words? How dare you didn't come for my wedding feast? I will show you just what for. I'll show you what I will do. From this day on, you will carry your home on your back forevermore. So, on that day, the Zeus cursed the tortoise. He gave punishment to the tortoise. What is the punishment? Wherever you go, you will carry your back on your back. Wherever you go, you have to carry. What is the home of the tortoise? The home of the tortoise is the shell. So, wherever the tortoise moves, its shell will also move along with it. So, that is how the tortoise got its shell. Thank you.